Welcome back to another episode of Age of Wonders. Where we left off. It's now turn 13. We've just finished researching.
I was inspired reading research on a maglev train accident in Star Union State.
I'll probably start skipping the speaking just to make it go a little bit quicker. So we've now upgraded. Have we? No, we were upgrading the range. So you can't be fighting yet, which is fine because you're out of range. You're going to continue to sit here, so you guys now you'll be a level up by the next turn, and nothing else. We should get our next society research done by the next turn. So growth, faction, demand. You want 43. I mean, 43 isn't really that much, but required favor. You know what? No. Oh, I should want to do quest instead. Oh.
Just envision a better life where all the
So if you go to society, so all these operational effectiveness, they pretty much do the same thing. They just give you more of the same resource. So you're gonna get more strategic and tactical operations, which is up here. So tactical operations, this is what you can use when you're in battle. Strategic is what you can use when you're in like this kind of map state. I'm not really sure what the name is. And then doctrine slot is how many doctrines you can use. So getting this will give you 1 extra doctrine slot, 2 operational strength and operational defense. This is kind of how effective your doctrines are and how effective your defense
Operations
is
available for
so
priming.
you can have deploy, monitor, native threat, not really two I'll use. These are what you use in battle. This is what you use as an active for this map stage, and this is what you use as like a kind of passive to keep going while it's happening. So I could use the builder. So I might use colony militia. I won't use any for now. Don't really need it. I might use native threat locator just because, you know, I don't really have. Might as well just explore. Launch now. So what's the closest target a friendly colony? What's the closest threat to? Let's say to you. This is all the way over there. Okay, well, that's a spawner. So if you could just go top right, you should be able to get some action. Which colony did we want to take first? It was you. Oh, 620. How strong are you? 620. By the time you level up, you should be able to start engaging. So I could get you, or I could get... You know what? I'm gonna get you. You're gonna fight soon. Annex, and let's get 1 more unit to help you with your fighting. Let's do you. 2 turns. By the time you're ready, you're gonna go up and attack. Upgrade your hero. So we already have our field medicine, which you can see down here. Rallying cry. Did I not unlock field medicine? Oh no, okay, so field medicine, always. Close. Operation's ready to prime. We've already used that operation. Now that you're fully upgraded, we want to just get rid of you. So you don't do any attacks. Safe battle, we're going to just auto this. And you were going back down this way. Towards you, I believe. Upgrade commander, so he's leveled up. We want to get you... No, he hasn't. Oh, 6 points. So, vitality... infantry. And I forgot you have the wrong weapon, so let's equip this. Cool. You're gonna wait until another unit and then you're gonna go attack up north so we can utilize this. Set society research. So now we want to move towards unlocking some of these exploitations. So what I kind of want to do is let's get food development so we can grow, and then I want to get river exploitation because we have 2 river. Oh, wait a minute! I was supposed to take you and then get river. Ugh. Okay, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. That is absolute. I would have had. Oh, okay, you know. Let's get our head screwed on. Oh no, I can take you from here, and then I can take. Okay, that's fine. So we're gonna need a. I want to prioritize these 2 points, and I can get this point as well because you have a river as well. So this river flows through. Do you have a river? You have a river as well. So we have a river flowing through 1, 2, 3, 4. So all of these can give us about 40 bonus food, which is quite a lot, because that'll pretty much just double. Well, it would double for this colony, but you don't get all 40. Anyways, order, you're still waiting. What do we have? You've unlocked... Oh, I should have rushed a bit more to get those perks done. So you've unlocked someone else. What is this? Growth. Have always guided the symbiosis of organics and the cycle always close. Once again. I'm not... Is that saying that I've like kind of lost relations with them? I'm not really too sure. 17 energy, we'll take that. Unexploited sector. Perfect. Wait. Why can't I exploit you? So why can I exploit you, but... Oh no, that's... So we'll want you, so we can use the research. So make you into research, and we'll get the bonus food by having this river.
Sector annexed.
You're finished. You get a bonus for energy. So if you click on this, +5 energy when in energy exploitation. What that means is you go to here, upgrade your sector, and you want to use energy exploitation. Confirm movement. We were just looking around here. Okay, this is important. Whenever you battle someone, whatever units are adjacent or next to that sector will be included in the battle. So if I was to attack this unit here, which has a power of 670, this unit that's next to it would also be in the same battle. So I can't actually go and fight them because I would have a power of 1200. I could, but I'm a little bit disadvantaged because the power's not really in my favor. Like, you can still win that fight, it's just you kind of risk losing units and it's not as straightforward. So I'm probably going to avoid just going into battle with these guys for now, and I might just continue to look around what's happening down south. And also if you look here, these are the other... Oh no, it's marauders. I'm going to go attack you. It's the quickest way I can get to you. You're still waiting one other turn. You have no buildings being made. So for you, I could make another combat simulator and start training the next set of troops for the third hero. No, I'm going to leave the combat simulator up here. So you are going to... What happens if I go generate knowledge? So that actually makes a big difference. So this goes from 7 to 4, so this halves my research time, which is actually amazing. So you're going to stick on knowledge. I'm just going to kind of really prioritize research, even though I'm going to get capped out at Cosmite soon. I just want to unlock my power spikes as soon as I can, which is another 26, and then all the way down here. So it's quite a while away, but once I get to that point, I should have a much easier time. And the third hero should be well on their way. So end the turn. So your sector is annexed, so now, again for this thing, remember we want research exploitation, so upgrade, research exploitation. You'll be giving us bonus research again, which will just make you go even better. What else do we have?
Sector annexed.
Confirm movement. Oh, another one. I'll take low risk battle, we'll auto combat this. 1, 2, 3 people leveled up, that's awesome. Now you're much easier to fight, so we'll probably just go and attack you. And you should have your 5th infantry. So 765, 620. I feel like you could win that fight. We'll just upgrade one of you into Trickshot. Do we? No, we'll upgrade all of you into... Give you all Nanite. Just because Nanite is... I'd rather 3 of you have Nanite than... Because later on in the game, when we unlock our power spike, so we go down to here, which is explosive payloads and the thermal targeting relay, we only have 3 slots for infantry. 1, 2, 3. And the 2 that we're going to swap out is ammunition and range. Just because I think having the extra 15 health and bonus defense is more important for survivability versus having that extra range. So Nanite is something I'm not going to give to my secondary army. I'm just going to give this entire, which should go, all these infantry, they're all going to have Nanite, because Nanite won't ever get replaced. Whereas this infantry down here has the early game setup. So I want to be really mindful and efficient about how I spend my Cosmite, because Cosmite you only get +5. The other thing I also prioritize is anything that gives me bonus Cosmite, which the first bonus Cosmite from memory is... It's one of these. This one. Anthropologic. So that's probably the next thing I'll prioritize in society. I'll get operational effectiveness, I'll get to river, and then I'll come down to here. Might get this just because my base will be growing and I want to move around much quicker, and then I'm going to go straight to Cosmite. So we have nothing to do this turn, so if we scroll out a little bit, if we go to my scouts, so the scout on the east side is kind of going around. I'm pretty sure my other scout has died. Like he died over here. Whoops. Close. Yeah, my other scout died. The other thing with this map, if you look on the map in the bottom right, if I scroll all the way to the left, it will automatically kind of scroll around. So like it kind of simulates that the world is round. So even though like this is the side of the map, it keeps going. However, when you get to the top of the map, you're kind of limited. So the map is cut off at the north and the south, however east and west kind of connect to each other. So which is why if I go back to my main base, I want to create a stronghold in the north, because like I find holding the north and south positions to be much easier to defend, especially holding these choke points at this river here, at this one sector entry point, and this point here. So the only point I can really get attacked is down here and to the east. So if I look at the natural like kind of defenses, would be around here, which kind of keep my base safe. This is probably a marauder patrolling around. Anyway, what are we up to? We are up to any of the turn. Opponents are moving. Research is going quite quickly. Turn 17. Message from the growth faction. They want me to accept this research. I'm just gonna accept it. It's gonna delay me a little bit. Why does one of you have... Did I accidentally upgrade? So we want... Give you just nanite. Okay. This means you have to wait, that's fine. You can come and attack here. Low risk, what is this? Tier 3 unit. I might just fight this just to kind of showcase how the combat looks. It's pretty much still the same, even though this is a low-risk battle. Just to try and show you the difference it makes when you add the extra range. Speed this up. So again, we want evasion on our hero. On our hero to jump all the way up here and put you in defense. You want to be in stagger range, but outside of offensive range. Let's get you to hold here. You to hold here. Do you have sight? Oh, you can see across here. Okay. You to hold here. And we want to enter. So pretty much set up the commander in a fairly offensive position, use him as bait, and then have your infantry defend it.
Operations available.
Okay, so now we want to just heal you, so you get the bonus health and the bonus resistance. We want to get you into an attack. How much damage can you do? I thought you threw a bit better. Not exactly the best position to be in. If I attack you, I'll get my 1 point back.
Enemy eliminated.
Which means I can use my point to now... You're already staggered, but this will make you burn. So now you should be burning. We'll use our pug to finish you off.
Enemy destroyed.
Bleed out in the next turn. Ouch.
Enemy killed.
Okay. Can I heal mechanical units? I can heal any unit. Take that. And I want the hero to get the finishing blow.
Enemy killed.
I need to stagger him. You to turn around, and are you in range? So also, when you attack a unit, I don't know if I went through this before, he will turn to face the unit that he was attacked by. So this unit went to flank, he shot him, now he's staggered, and now he's facing the light, the assault bike. Now that he's facing the assault bike, you get a flanking bonus from this side. And
Enemy neutralized. They've never stood a chance.
so almost everyone's at full health. We got increased target. Oh, okay. That's free as well. Take that. So we want to give that to our main hero. We got it for free. Doesn't use any action points, so bonus damage for 2 turns. I'll take that. And we want you to attack here next. Your units are still upgrading.
Systems infiltrated.
So this is what happens when you use the tactical operations, and other people can use tactical operations on you. So this guy here has just stolen some of my energy. And now you receive what is called +3 tick using... I never really utilized the +3 tick, but this is more of... someone can correct me if I'm wrong. This is more for like the diplomatic side. So what happens is if another player or another race does something, or player, we'll say player, not race, does something against you, you get kind of like these points. And these points are something you can use to declare war. If I was to declare war for no reason, like the other players in this scenario would kind of look down at you, and it's negative. Like you're not really encouraged to just go and fight everyone, because everyone just thinks that you want to go fight everyone, so everyone will turn against you. But if you have these points here, what it means is you can kind of justify your certain actions. So since he has kind of done something against me, I get 3 points, and then I can later on start to use those points to justify. So there are ways that you can declare war that are justified, that the players will understand, or the AI will understand. But to be honest, I've never quite really utilized this, and I still play around it. So if anyone knows a better explanation, they can explain. I'm more than
Happiness
happy to
event in colony.
listen and learn. So our first happiness event, the colony income is increased by 100%, so they get twice as much research. So this is plus 66. This one is plus 13. So there's a heap of research coming out of here right now. And for some reason, you are doing energy. You can just wait. Enter.
Production ready.
Energy exploitation plus 57. So now that this energy exploitation is finished, we have all our units fairly upgraded. 800 power. We're going to attack you. We're going to auto combat this and see if we lose anyone. He loses a bit of health, but he can heal back up. We get the 43 energy, and now that we own the sector, we get the plus 5 of exploitation. So just holding the sector alone gives us 15 energy. We can kind of go down here, and you see the energy exploitation level 1 plus 10, and I'm not sure why it's not showing the plus 5, but that's okay. Now that you can, by the time you move down here, you should be fairly healed up. I want you to come and attack. 900. So I'm just curious what would happen if I auto combat this. Definitely don't want to lose someone, so we're going to go to retry. Because this is a risky battle, I might start to utilize these. Let's do this. Quite a defensive start, which is pretty standard. Start to utilize the special operations. No one can launch special operations at turn 1. I think there's something you can research to be able to do that, but at the moment that's not me. So I'll set up another defensive blur cloud here. Because I'm kind of assuming to attack, I want to actually just go for defense. Keep you out of range of anything. I want to eventually put you on this flank over here. So we'll put you all the way over here. Move face this way. Defense.
Operations available.
So you have an effect on electrified. This unit takes 5 energy, minus 50% accuracy. Okay, so for this, you definitely want to heal. So they can't die within 1 hit, and it's also going to help with this accuracy thing. It's not going to. Want to get rid of you.
Enemy killed.
Back, and who do you want to poison? There's an 80% chance you can get poisoned, so I definitely want to just try and get that poison. Poison resisted. Not cool, but not the end of the world. Behind cover. See if we can get a stun. Missed. That's fine. The other thing I'm going to do is set up my first special operations. So back when I was saying nanite is by far the best, I used nanite quite defensively. So actually I'll read it out before I use it. So nanite, this heals every unit within range for 10 HP per turn, and it also obscures. So obscure, if we remember back here, is the bonus to evasion. Nope. It's a bonus to evasion. I don't remember how much. But I pretty much put the nanite support somewhere within range. Say we'll put it here. So you get bonus evasion. Because these guys already have less accuracy. I'm kind of going to use them not as a bait / meat shield to set them up defensively. And they're on the front line, so he's quite tanky, and he's somewhat tanky but also defensive. Get you within the range. This will go wrong if they just bomb me, which is, possible, but I'm hoping that they don't. But we have bleed, so, and for you, I just want you to sit within range, but not within attacking range. I don't want you to be in danger. This is the front.
Enemy annihilated.
So everyone here is healed. He's now pushed up a bit on the bike. I'm not a fan of how much he's pushed up on the bike. I'm just going to retreat the bike back down this way. I'll move a bit closer. I don't want to lose my bike. And so I'll heal the bike. Chances of these guys dying, if they don't focus this, is almost like nil. Can we kill? If we can't quite kill anyone, I don't know whether it's worth throwing a bomb. Just making sure they're all staggered. Attacking using you as an attack.
Enemy annihilated.
1 point from my trait that I get, and then killing you.
Enemy neutralized.
So not only does the hero get a lot more experience because he's killed 2 people, I've also staggered you. Now I can really kind of make sure you. So generally, what you want to do is focus down a target until it dies. If their target is dead, that's less
enemy
damage
annihilated.
They can output towards you, and it's just overall better for you. I'm not going to use any more special operations because they do use power and I forgot what these points are called. You can only use a certain amount of these per turn, so per battle I can only use 4. So tactical operations. So I have 4 tactical operation points, which means I can use 1 more nanite support, or I could use a shredder bomb. The shredder bombs, just to show you what it is, it's kind of like a grenade you can put anywhere on the map and hit everything. So it's good for staggering large groups, so they can't attack you, but this fight's pretty much over. I don't really want to waste unnecessary resources.
Damn it!
Even though they destroyed nanite support, the fact that they've targeted it means they're not targeting something else. So to stop you from getting the Overwatch, I want to stagger you. Actually, are you within range of Overwatch? Yeah. But see, if I attack this unit, it says Overwatch ×1, it means they will hit the unit that's here. So to stop that Overwatch from happening, actually, I'm going to move you within range. Stagger you. Melee Overwatch cancelled, if you saw that pop up. So can I get you a kill?
Enemy annihilated. Enemy neutralized.
So we won the battle.
Our forces are victorious.
And quite a lot of experience onto them. Let me get some bonus nice food, we'll take that. So now he's level 4. What else do we want? Vitality. Just gonna focus on vitality. Next level we're gonna get level 3 vitality, and then, you know, we're just gonna go straight into damage. Where are you going? I'll come back and intercept you. I don't know where you're going, but I don't want you to just be able to ransack and attack for free. Now we are going to go this way, towards whatever this is. End turn. What is this? Something's...
Food is a governing tool,
So we've got
just
our
as
food
fuel.
development. And next we want to go over here, so we get our rivers. These are gonna
Objective completed.
So vine buds, tier 2 unit, skirmisher, spawn sprouts, vine slash. It's a heavy unit. Or I can have the 117. I do want the 12 influence, so I'll take the reward. Because remember, influence is what we need to move these units off of this territory without fighting them. And generally I'll make one of the NPC units that I'm friendly with, and I'll go to war with the other one. Or I might make them both friendly, we'll see. Go down and fight you.
Operations available for priming.
That's fine. I want you to come back. You can just stay there for now. You're fine. We need some units over here. So we want to make you happy. We're going to write down. Pop the write down. Knowledge. So I do need specialists because I want a pug to be on every... actually no. We'll leave this for now. Just get this research ASAP.
Incoming communication.
You're the most despicable commander. You're held in low esteem. Okay, well that's not very cool. So you can do things by using influence to compliment, so you don't go to war with people. He has a really negative view on me, so I don't know if I'm going to just use any influence right now. What's happening? So we'll go until we get these last 3 research points finished. Oh, Cosmo. That's helpful. We're going south. Okay, fair enough. No. Oh, I should have went that way. What do we have here? Why are you unhappy? Because I haven't finished it. Okay, that's fine. You can stay there. Oh, nice to meet you. Oh, we've met another player. So the assembly, he has a very negative view of me as well. Cool. I just love it. I don't know what I've gone to. Why these races have such a negative view. Another demand. Request instead. Can I decline that? So we have the electronic, kinetic. Now we want explosive payloads.
I prefer the elegant clean kill.
A hero wants to try. I generally don't use mechanical heroes unless I have something that I can upgrade them into. That's just a personal thing. There's nothing really against having light armor or mechanical units as heroes. It doesn't really fit towards my playstyle, so I'm gonna have to request another hero, which will take 2 turns. This hero's leveled up because they're standing at the base. So infantry and vitality.
Production ready.
You guys are much happier now. Now you can annex another sector. So you have... What's at this sector? Ionized storm. So I could get rid of this ionized storm quite easily. You don't have river. You have river though. Oh, actually no, I want to take you. Because I don't want to have these guys to have it. Yes, I'm sure. If he's gonna fight me, then he's gonna take it and have it advantage. Oh, you can move in the sea. Oh, I didn't know that. For movement, you're out of range. So let's just get you out of the way. 61 food. You have gone away. I might want to keep an army posted here just because if things do start to get a bit aggressive, I want to be able to react to that sooner rather than later, which means that I want to have a combat simulation center, which will take 5 turns, which is so long, which is fine. And over here, I'll leave that for now. You can actually stay there. Just because like 5 turns is 15 experience. That's a level for you. That's another level for you. There's no point in me just running down there and just sitting there and doing nothing, being defensive over something that I'm not expecting to attack too soon, but we'll try and make sure that we minimize that chance by connecting this territory here and then upgrading the colony infrastructure so we can actually move between our own territories much quicker. And also I have another river territory, which is kind of like just trying to prioritize rivers, get the food, get the experience, get the population growth booming. So you're staying end turn. I feel like I'm really just not doing. I'm doing a lot of end turns lately. What is this? He came to fight me. Okay, I mean, fair enough. And he was soundly defeated.
It's important to imagine this patch of land without the raging hell fracture of
technology is that you get environmental hazard removal. So you have certain territories like this one here who have something called an ion storm. So just for being in this, just for owning this territory and having a unit in here, you will have like negative effects towards you. You need to unlock hazard removal to get rid of this ion storm, and it's well within your interest to get rid of that as soon as possible. So I've done that so I can have rivers as a bonus, but also this hazard removal is really powerful because certain sectors are deliberately built with a hazard on it to keep you off it. Like this one, for example, is a dwelling. Like I'm low-key tempted to fight this guy just to get this Cosmite. Which I don't know if that sounds a bit aggressive, but Cosmite for me is that vital, that getting it early in the game, getting it 5 turns earlier, is a big difference because you get to really upgrade and really start to get into units. Also, how is it 1, 2... There's another dwelling over here, I think. There's so many dwellings of these units. So, unexploited sector. So this sector, it gives you no bonuses for anything, so you can really put whatever you want on it. Is that Cosmo? Okay, I'd take it back. I'm low-key, I'm thinking of going to war with you just for this. Unexploited, so what we'll want is production. Because you already have a lot of food coming, I need to be able to build things quickly, because if things start to get a bit aggressive, I really want to be able to keep up. So I want production, industrial, which gives you bonus production. And that will take quite a bit of time. So now that we're starting to produce things a bit more, it's a bit more
operations available for priming.
Useful to use colony militia. So population cost of all units is reduced by 10%. In addition, production is reduced by 5% for each colony, militia, or defense building in your colony. Or I could have the builder. Colony structures require 20% less production. I'll do this. So now we want to be building, we want to be moving. You can defend here just for the sake of having something there. You are exploring and looking. You're just trying to pick a fight, pretty much. Oh, we've met another unit. You be friendly towards me? You're neutral. Okay, so I like you. So I'm going to try and ally with you so far. So compliments give you like a positive relationship. So he's now 125, which is good. This guy is 500, so he's... The chance of us going to war are quite... You know,
Sector annexed.
highly likely. Mainly because I took this territory, which is right next to him. But if I didn't take it, he was going to take it, and it seems like he kind of had a thing for me early on. Anyways, you keep waiting. You keep waiting. Society research. Wait, did I waste a turn? I think I wasted a turn. Even though I wasted a turn, the research still ticked. So this was 5 before, but now it's 4. So even though I wasn't researching anything, I can still get the bonus from it. So I kind of want to get... Did I want fertile plain? Bonus energy, bonus reduction. Forest Arctic. How do I see? Forest Arctic. So we have 3 for forest, 4 for forest, 5 for forest. Nope. So we have quite a bit of forest. If you take this, that's forest as well. So I might go forest next. Those will give us bonus production. So yeah, I can't complain. Oh, bonus cosmite. This is okay. Definitely getting this next. Alright. So with this, we'll end the episode here. We have our 2 colonies going. I forgot to prioritize you. I should have had 4 colonies by now, or at least 3. This is definitely the highest priority. I'll get, because you could, man, I'm just not, I'm getting a bit too aggressive with the military and forgetting about my expansion. So I'm focusing on food, but I'm not focusing on colonies, which is not smart. Because it takes time once you put a colony down to then expand with your sectors. So we'll look into what colony or where we'll place the colony in the next episode. But thank you for joining so far. It's Terran 22. It looks like we have our first potential enemy in first fight will be in the northwest, which is fine because I can kind of control both of these 2 entry points, just kind of post an army here. But yeah, we'll see how it goes from then. Thanks for joining. Until next time.